Hey everybody, this is Jason with day 5 of my 90-day challenge to get in better shape, and this is my second upper body workout of week 1. Time to literally blow off the dust of the dumbbells, which you just saw. I wasn't feeling like getting everything together to hit the gym, so thankfully I have a set at home as well as a Bowflex type machine called a crossbow that I use as pretty much an overpriced bench. I found this dumbbell set on Craigslist a few years ago for about $200, and I think I've used them a dozen times in those 3 years. So, as you can see here, I'm starting out with the dumbbell press and just going through the different weights. Started with 25s, then moved to 35s, then 40s, and then on to 45s. Then I switched over to the kneeling one-arm rows. Again, went up in weights starting with 25s, 35s, 40s, and 45s. After that, I switched over to the skull crushers, which weren't so bad the first few reps, but then towards the end of that first set, as you can see, I'm so shaky that I decided instead of dropping the weight on my forehead, which is aptly named for the workout, I would actually switch over to doing dips, which actually allowed me to get a lot deeper and feel a lot more burn on my triceps, which ended up being better. Next, I switch over to dumbbell curls. Started with doing just 15 pounds, 2 sets of that, and then moved up to 20. Biceps have always been kind of a weak spot for me, so it's always been something I wish I could do more weight on, but for some reason they just fatigue so quickly. But, you know, it is what it is. We all have different body structures, different strengths, different weaknesses. After that, I switch over to doing the dumbbell press, or as some people call it, the overhead press. And this is one area I really need to focus on, not only perfecting my form, but also making sure I don't injure myself, because shoulders have always been something that's been a bit of a challenge for me. I switched my angle here so I could come back and look at this video, and as you can see, I look up occasionally because I'm trying to make sure those dumbbells are in a straight line across versus one being in front of the other. But as per what's happened in the past, once again, I end up with shoulder pain in the front of my shoulder, which is strange because the right shoulder is not feeling that, but the left one is, which makes me wonder if I'm already starting to put myself in a position where I'm going to risk further injury. So I stretch it out a little bit and decide to push through on my last set, but I did go back down from the higher weight back down to 15s just so I could pump out this last set. This is it for day 5. Got my last upper body workout in for the week, and hopefully this is helping somebody. Hopefully you guys can follow along. And there you go, pump and iron. You guys have a great one.